pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. Aristotle. I started sanding the entire hull. The DeWalt 5-inch disc sander along with my DeWalt DC V580 cordless vacuum worked fantastic in keeping the dust down. I still used the suit and respirator just in case anything got past the vacuum. After that, we started painting the hull. I went ahead and did 2 coats using West Marine CPP anti-fouling paint. We used the blue color and I think it turned out pretty well. It looks a little dark right here, but it does lighten up once it finally dries. We also ordered boat graphics from Boat US. I went ahead and installed the vinyls, and you can cut on both sides of the boat now. After the new name was installed, I wanted to polish up the top sides too to make sure it was all nice and shiny for the new season.
Another one of the projects we're going to do while we're here in the boatyard is we are going to rebed all of the stanchions. So we will pull all of them, make sure that this is all clean, and then we will put more 3M 4200 on the bottom of those to make sure that we get a good seal. Another reason why we're doing this is this was originally back here for our lifelines, but we are going to have new metal put in to block up where the old gate used to be. So we're going to move this further up the boat to install for the new gate. So now the gate will be pulling against the standing leg, and here it will be braced by the new metal horizontal beams that we're going to have put in the boat. Now all the bases are basically made to fit into a specific hole, so we will have to remove the actual stanchion from the base with the screw and the Allen key here. And as long as the base remains the same, we can move these however we like. And we will have to do another hole into the boat next to the chain plate, and then I'm going to put a nut and a washer on top of the bolt to make sure that that's secure when I rebed it. Our boat hauled out. We originally had the gate at this section right here. Now what that had us do is because of the bimini installed and the Topher, we basically had to step here in this tiny section on the deck and then step into the boat. So we wanted to alleviate that, so we had the gate moved a little bit forward. We had 1-inch steel installed right here, and this is now where we're going to keep our grill. Then on the opposite side, we're going to keep the outboard motor hung on this. So now that we have our new gate here, this allows us to use all of this decking when we can step onto the boat, making everything significantly easier.
On this side we have 2 horizontal 1-inch stainless steel bars that have been mounted to the original arch. These bars replace the old gate, and our gate has since been moved forward to allow for easier access. The davits are also attached to the original arch and extend out well enough to raise and lower the dinghy without having to catch the sugar scoop. As we move to the other side, you will see our engine hoist. The engine hoist is currently back right now, taking some of the load of the outboard engine, but it does swing around to the horizontal bars to where we can mount the engine when we're sailing. As you can see here, the old exhaust elbow had some significant rust, and inside it was basically clogged all the way through. There were small pinhole leaks as well. So we went ahead and replaced that, as you can see there, once it's finally installed. We also replaced all the hosing going all the way back to the rear through hull. We didn't get to the muffler this time because that was operating fairly well, but we wanted to make sure we got all the hose, and some of that looked a little worn.
So we sanded the bottom, painted the bottom. We also removed all of the deck hardware and resealed all that just to make sure there were no leaks. We replaced the exhaust hose and the exhaust elbow. We had the lifelines redone, and those were also made to move the gate. When we had the davits installed, we had some more steel put in to move the gate a little bit forward of the hull. to make it easier for us to step on and off the boat. We went ahead and replaced the manual head with an electric head, and we'll go further into how that was replaced in another episode. We hope you enjoyed the video.